Toyota Center, welterweight division.
Presentamos el hijo de Parral, Chihuahua, México, la migraña, Oscar Duarte. Presenting King Ryan Garcia. All time, bring my command. Coach him up, back to the book.
Here we go. Round one. Garcia in the midsection of Ryan Garcia, and of course you can expect the speed dishing it out. But against Tank Davis, he showed he wasn't so good at coming in like a bull. And that punch's gonna beat him, that uppercut. He also catches himself, Sean, out of position at times when he throws that hook. You saw the first knockdown against Duarte Davis came after Ryan missed with a shot. Surprisingly, Duarte has a lot of fans here tonight. Against Ryan Garcia, he's got to throw punches as he's trying to get inside. Typical for Ryan Garcia. What do you make of it?
Atypical right now. Like you said, Sean, he should be content with just touching the glove, touching the jab, keeping it bang.
Left hand.
Guys like that, you gotta feint. You gotta just in case, get you stationary, and throw that left hook around the guard right there. He took advantage right there. But if he doesn't see it, make them rounds. Don't try to go for it all at one time.
Absolutely, there's that uppercut in there. No one in this building is relaxed right now. At full voice, expose it. Right to left.
Cut Ryan Garcia in half. Make him think about the body and lower them hands.
Garcia in the blue, Duarte in the white.
The flashing jab that we saw when Ryan first came out, he's got to get back to it.
Good left uppercut. Duarte.
And that right hand lowers when he pulls back. That's why that other it would serve Ryan well to go to Duarte's body.
Great body shot by Ryan Garcia.
You notice Duarte's elbows are a little bit wide. See him go counterclockwise now. He's been going the same way, go the other direction.
Pressure fighter, but he doesn't throw as he's coming in. He waits till his opponent gets stationary.
Right shoulders and he keeps his chin tucked. It's just going to ricochet off his shoulders on the top of his head and gloves.
Davis came after Ryan missed with a shot.
Ryan is such a reactive fighter. Like he's a twitchy. That was a big left hook by Duarte. He needs to see that punch. He won't throw it if he doesn't see it.
Mixed emotions from this capacity crowd.
Stay hot and heavy and ready for this fight. Sometimes when you sit down, you might relax.
Duarte said, I don't respect Ryan that much, but I do respect his speed and power.
Duarte went away from throwing that right, straight right, until you get warned and you're told not to do it anymore.
Pay-per-view is on sale now in the U.S. and Canada.
That's what you gotta do. There you go. See, now he's stabbing into the body. That's what's gonna do it. Yep, you see the reflexes, you see the speed. It kind of keeps you a little bit more at bay.
And look, one thing about Tank Davis, he is good for Garcia, who's constantly moving to avoid Duarte's pressure.
It's a weird angle that's happening right there in the heat of the battle, in the moment. What speed does, it makes you think twice. And it taps you. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. You got respect for that.
We're excited to Duarte.
They're excited because, look, he won. They're urging him that he's falling behind. That's, Ryan Garcia. I was gonna say, I want Ryan to stay with what he's been doing. You got to beat Duarte. I was just gonna say, those are things fighters aren't told. They think that they can do it. And the body is just stalking them. That's gonna wear him down physically and mentally. And then the body work that he's putting. I come from the school of get what you can. This is place taken and possibly the DQ.
So he's just trying to hit anything you can, fair or fast corner. is spelling it out for him. You've got to put more pressure.
I want to see how it's going to be like 6, 7, and 8 rounds. Left hook by Duarte.
Sean, it's almost something an amateur would do.
The lead body shot didn't land cleanly. So a little bit of draining mentally.
That's because it's one thing to be aggressive and throw a lot of punches. And fouled up with the left that just missed. He's got Ryan Garcia there, and he's not letting his hands go.
The reason he's not letting his hands go is because...
And Ryan, you can't just follow Ryan Garcia into the corner and do nothing.
But right there, that's when you should just take it about it, take it the root. I heard a lot of former champions say that this fight was going to be over.
His hands go 40-36 in favor of Ryan Garcia. Now he's letting his hands go. Garcia almost completely turning his back on his opponent.
Yeah, this is something.
Right hand for Duarte. D'Angelo Keys. It's quite another thing to do it against the guy with the kind of reflexes of Ryan Garcia. Over-eager. Is he being patient enough?
They've never been taught it. Yeah, that's something you got to be talking for Oscar Duarte is to make Ryan Garcia uncomfortable. That means hitting him everywhere,
continuing to get me hit there.
Well, you have to do it. You understand what your opponent's doing. You have to make an adjustment to it.
And the reason Duarte's not letting him do. Shots, but you can bet Ryan Garcia's feeling them and keeping those counter punches at weapons.
It's because a fighter has pivoted.
Good shots out there. Duarte took those punches good. Body structure. You know, Mayweather had a small head and right shoulders. He hit behind the biceps.
Two things that are going to wear Ryan down. Being in his face, just like
threw a left hook from there.
In boxing today, so Tank Davis is on a special level.
You know, he's alternating his speed and his power.
Yeah.
And Duarte needs to do something, and he needs to unleash and let those hands go. Garcia tried that Luke Campbell body shot right there.
Mentally, pull it out of him, make him feel defeated, and then you defeat him. That's what I'm saying. This move that Ryan is doing is dangerous. He's going to get it.
You know, he's taking his power shots.
And you get a couple warnings. It's okay.
That's all you're going to get.
Placing at any point against Oscar Duarte, it won't be good.
So Duarte, he's got Ryan in the corner. Got to throw here. Like, these are the situations where you've got to throw 6, 7, 8 punch combinations. And you've got to let your hands go. He's been following Ryan Garcia around a lot, but he has not let his hands go. Probably the best round of the fight for Duarte. Their first time in a boxing arena trying to escape punches.
Man,
primero está aquí y esta cabeza está quedando así, se está metiendo toda la cabeza acá. Busca esa derecha aquí.
Listen, I need you to land that right hand. But before you throw that right hand, you got to get on the inside. That's great advice. Oh, that uppercut scored big time for Garcia. Duarte.
how effective are you in the fight in terms of getting...
There you go, that's a couple of as Duarte's trying to turn the tide. Left hand gets Duarte.
Feet hopping on his toes, that's not his style. That's when you attack him. When he's hunched over, coming forward, that's when you gotta move.
I want to see hook to the head.
These are largely wasted opportunities.
And Sergio, you know, when a fighter goes out there on his own devices, usually that leads to something.
Garcia's continues to be tough. He knew he was in for a fight. Maybe not this tough. Here's the gap, winning the last 2 rounds pretty clean. Ryan Garcia, look, it's not a style we've ever seen Ryan Garcia fight, and right now it's not a style that is fucking changed.
I like it. I like it. I think it's the right move to make.
Test that midsection. Only 4 of Ryan Garcia's 24 fights have gone the distance.
The head open. That's, I mean, the head's covered. That's a given. Hook to the head, hook to the body. From Ryan, because he's taking it away from his opponent. He just does not know how to punch him. I like the adjustment back to the game plan of moving and jabbing using the speed.
Some of the fans that were actually praising Garcia's entrance.
Next up.
Yeah. See, I don't like it. I don't get it. I don't know why he's personally made that adjustment.
It doesn't look right. when you turn yourself sideways like that. It looks like you don't want to fight your opponent.
Punch strong and hard. Make them move their feet.
Round that's going to go in Duarte's favor. First momentum. Maybe not winning the round. He didn't know a fight he was winning.
Yeah, at least the last couple of rounds of that fight.
Next time Garcia does that shoulder roll, you can bet Oscar Duarte.
That's not something that I know Derek James to teach. He didn't teach that.
Maybe an adjustment Ryan's made because something's bothering him. Good observation there from Chris Mannix. Duarte trying to shake him off.
Get the boo birds out from the fans right now if you're moving this. And right now, Ryan Garcia says, show us more.
But these are... As he fights back.
He's tough. He doesn't let very many people get through to him.
The seventh round might be the round Garcia gets the job done as we look at Chris Mannix.
Backwards and then pop that jab.
Oh, he caught him coming in. But Duarte's showing you he's got a very...
Duarte, he needs a double, triple, quadruple those left hooks. Ryan Garcia's going to stay in the exact same pocket.
You know, the typical combinations, hook to the body, hook to the
engaging fight right now, that's on Ryan Garcia. But Oscar Duarte, to me, is not taking it to the stretches.
Come on now, I got to get y'all to laugh sometime.
The last two rounds, kind of doing a half shoulder roll there. How do you feel about it?
I'm a boxer.
His defensive posture, Sean, half back turn.
I don't know, man.
I know things are going right so far with Ryan Garcia, but yeah, I don't like that turn. It just doesn't look... flat to be able to land something big.
And Chris, nice left hand there from... Oh, there's some kind of rationale behind it. Continuous pressure of Oscar Duarte start to pay dividends as Garcia continues to...
But if momentum is going to Duarte's side, this is good. Yeah. We see a lot of comparisons with Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. Right now we're seeing a version of...
Duarte's legs have betrayed him. His foundation is gone, and that's a knockdown.
The shift the legs of Duarte.
2 minutes, 51 seconds, round number 8. Referee James Green reaches a count of 10. Your winner by way of knockout, and now WBA Gold Champion, King Ryan.